Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into another daily read. Today we're going to talk about Saturday. Let's jump right into the wisdom of the Oracle and see what Saturday is all about. I'm getting the number 3 is significant. This is going to be a day where you're reminded how blessed you truly are, even in the midst of, for some annoyance or difficulty, maybe a focus upon what you don't have as well, or what's just simply imperfect or in a complex or complicated way imperfect within your world. Regardless, you're blessed. All right. What else do we have for this day? Community, exchanging gifts, and soulmates. Okay, as well as why. This card, the soulmates card, came out in the last attempt for this reading. I feel there's a focus on soulmates in different forms, different kinds of which, platonic and otherwise, from the past and currently. I do sense that someone's thinking, well, I don't have that divine counterpart. Okay, well, are you even realistically ready for that person to come back or to come in for you? You know what I'm saying? For my singles drawn to the reading. But then again, there may be a focus on improvement needed and the necessary adjustments within a connection, a soulmate connection that you currently have. This doesn't have to be romantic. Or anything close to that, but for a lot of which drawn to the reading it is. I'm hearing a family member for somebody. Now, the community card, because I feel it's a day, my friend, where you are quite committed and connected, feeling more, I'm hearing attached, but more, connected and one with a community of importance. This could be in your physical reality, say where you're living, where you're working. It definitely could be something like this where you've created a foundation of a community online. For somebody, it could be 2 different types of communities taking a focus, and they're saying that's one of the many blessings within your world. And for a lot of which, once again, this is a blessing in of itself. Look up the spiritual meaning of a penguin. I'm hearing the word loyalty. There's something about that for you where I sense that rewinding back, your loyalty didn't pay off, or at least not fully or in the end. Say, for example, you dated somebody and you were loyal to them and then they cheated or just weren't loyal to the fullest extent in the end. And they're saying that your sense of loyalty is going to pay off in the near future. And so I also sense that, and this might be more so recently or throughout this day for a lot, where you're thinking about someone else in your world, regardless of how close you are with them or how you guys aren't very close, regardless, they're not a loyal soul. You know what I'm saying? Definitely reminds me of some cheating within a connection at work. Anyways, the exchanging gifts card, I feel you're going to be exchanging gifts with somebody within your world in the near future, and there's preparation for that. Okay. You may as well find that there's a focus on, I'm interestingly enough getting that you are given a gift of clarity, a bonus download is the wording coming through from spirit, and then all they're expecting in return is your gift of trust, okay, in whatever they're saying, because it may feel unbelievable. It may feel hard to envision that being the truth for the near future, and for some it's in regards to a soulmate, I also sense there's a focus on financial comfort and stability for the future. I also am getting, this deck has faces all, within the images. If you look at this, there's one here, kind of creepy, and then there's one in the box. If you look very closely, it's quite faint. So it's a day where you will be seeing faces. It could be like that. I typically do see faces everywhere because I'm so spiritually connected for the better and for the worse. But you're also going to be finding a focus on faces of importance from the past, being people, regardless of how that pops up and comes to be for you, as well faces during your current day reality. You know what I'm saying? You may be thinking about people's looks, people's facial structures, stuff like that, even face complexion. All right. Now, the 4th on the board, before we move on to the tarot, the Y card, it feels like a day where you can't help but question things. Again, going back to the download being gifted to you, that bonus download, again, was the wording. You feel the need to, or just instantly questioning it. You might even find yourself questioning it in other aspects of your life after the fact. But they're saying to question at times is not the answer. It's just a fact that you need to, didn't love that wording, you simply need to flow with a sense of trust within your energy field and perspective, and just see how things pan out. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be naturally, realistically creating a blockage for yourself if you're doubting it. You know what I mean? You may even, it could still be considered a blockage. I was going to say eliminate the necessary manifestation or co-creation with spirit. But I feel there's a focus on quick-witted decisions with the fox here. You may as well find that spirit saying, take a hot second and close your eyes, regardless of whether you go to sleep or not, varying from, soul to soul in regards to when this is throughout the day, because there's a message that will come through, whether it's a vision or it could be a dream, it could be something you hear, something you remember, or something you realize. I feel like you're going to be reminded how protected you truly are, and that's one form of the many blessings within your world. Surprised we didn't get the blessed card from this deck. You're also going to find there's a message coming through that you're meant to go the distance. All right, you may even find there's a focus on someone else, even if you're not, say, friends or connected to them. In some way, shape, or form, your souls, your energy is connected. There's a focus on the fact that they're as well meant to go the distance in a very different manner, I feel, in comparison to you. There's also going to be a focus on walking, the benefits of it for you. All right, maybe you need to walk somewhere specifically, migrate, relocate. And now I'm getting randomly your childhood is taking a focus. There's something significant that you don't remember that was very spiritually connected, and this plays into what's at hand now, how you are now, but more so in regards to your future. It feels like preparation, a realization to set you up to be more in the knowing and succeed, make a decision of importance maybe for the near future. Very interesting. The Queen of Cups. They're saying where your control lies, let's just put our hands up like this imagery shows and accept it. You know what I mean? Or just better trust the fact that you'll have more control in regards to something of the sort, or another aspect of your life to balance things out in the future. Look up the spiritual meaning of a giraffe. Look at this. Again, going back to your childhood, there's a focus on a parental or a mentor figure, their connection, their placement within your past, your world, maybe even currently, with you. I don't know why I'm getting that. Now, the Sun card and the Seven of Wands. Now, I do sense that this is coming through. It's meant to come through as you deserving completion, deserving more happiness. There's going to be a sense of you, if you look at the Seven of Wands imagery, needing to maybe stay in your bubble at certain points within your own lane, protecting your happiness to, in regards to aspects of life that could, pop your bubble and remove happiness from your energy field. I also sense that there's going to be a lot of spiritual activity throughout this day in different forms, different ways. It's up to you, and it's up to you as to how you go about managing that, how you go about digesting and discarding whatever comes through. Because it feels like some of which is going to be random, unnecessary, not needed. The Ten of Pentacles flew onto the ground and I just completely struggled to pick it up. I feel there's a focus on, again, you being someone who's meant to go the distance as I split the deck to it cleanly once again. and they're saying this is going to leave you quite wealthy and even more blessed. But it feels like this is a day that is highlighting that there's change in the wind. There's change still continuously in different ways taking place within on a soul level for you. And you may even find there's a focus on other people's soul development and changes and how that affects the world around us. You know what I mean? I feel there is somebody drawn to the reading that's wondering, well, when are things going to be more divinely blessed in a financial sense? They're reminding you that yes, okay, there is financial wealth and plenty lying ahead for you, but you're needing to focus on other aspects of your life currently, as it may be a day where they're saying there's new money in the near future for you, but you may as well find it's a day to gain money as well. I don't know why I'm pulling more Oracle, the Poised card, and the Treasure Island card. It feels like a day of small treasures. It feels like you're on a bit of a treasure hunt at certain points in regards to discovering little gems, financially, at different levels of abundance. It could be as well little spiritual discoveries and messages, images, noticing, observing kind of moments coming to be. And throughout it all, you're feeling quite poised. You're feeling more on top of your game is what I'm hearing. All right. You may even find there's a bit of a statuesque way about how you're doing something, but if you're doing it in that way, then it's meant to be. Maybe you do need to kind of loosen up a bit, and therefore reap the benefits directly after that, even within it, during it. But there's something about you being the way you're meant to for the most part in that moment, during that accomplishment, during that connecting. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like there's a face in literally every card. There's one here in the midst of the treasure box, and then there's one, where is it? Right on her shirt, okay, or her outfit, however you want to label it. But I'm going to push you to question as well why you keep doing something too much. The TikTok card. I feel there's timely accomplishments, timely moments of needing to migrate, travel to some place. Doesn't mean you need to rush, because you're going to be guided to leave wherever you're at to go to that place at the exact, the divine timing. You know what I mean? And so therefore you don't have to rush. Giving yourself enough time is of key importance as well. They're pushing me to add up the number 14 here, the 1 and 4 to the number 5. Again, a change is in the wind, my friend. And I feel there are moments like how I just communicated, expressed that message, where you pause, you stop in between giving levels of communication, expressing this and that, maybe even asking. And there's importance to that, because I feel it's not a day where you're meant to be spitting everything out quickly. Random reading. They're saying a change is in the wind, okay? And it's a day that reminds you you're blessed. Don't question things to the point of more confusion and disbelief, or just a lack of belief. This is a day where Spirit's saying you are one blessed soul, okay? Enjoy this, what they're labeling as a treasure hunt kind of day, okay? So this was truly helpful. I hope you enjoyed this random reading. I will see you in the next read.